No, I guess he has no heroes left, so he's just trying to find some fun by using his destroyers, you know. Uh, so yeah, we should have a pretty good battle coming up here pretty soon. Deathscythe's army is pretty nice. He's stacked up the paladin with quite a few prefits of vitality. That seems to be a common FA strategy. And the militia are being summoned to find an expansion, but he's not going to find one very successfully. Nublex comes in and kills a couple of tanks that are used by Deathscythe on Nublex's Expo. And the militia he also sends in past are going to be killed rather fast. That might not have been a smart idea. However, Nublex does save the expansion, however close it was. And both Nublex and Deathscythe have the middle expos and are at army food counts of 80 and 69. 1080 gets into a poor fight with a Deathscythe and loses both his heroes, and he is now, for all intents and purposes, he is now out of this game. He doesn't have any heroes, and he has very limited gold resources, so I guess he could probably resummon them, but he's gonna have to build Ziggs. And then after that, I'm not sure he's going to be able to come back. It's basically looking like the two who control the center expos, being Nublex and Deathscythe, are going to be the two people here that are going to, decide who wins. Deathscythe is now upset because of the attack by 1080. So we have a couple rogue undead armies with Nublex and Deathscythe being the major players left. Let's look at the army makeups of both players. For Deathscythe, we have an 80-foot army consisting of 6 tanks, 7 griffins, and 3 heroes. So you got your anti-air and your anti-ground. Good combo. For Nublex, you have... Let me find where Nublex's army is. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, he's attacking the undead base. Kind of getting ganged up, but yeah, he's now attacking the undead base, and 1080 is officially out of this. He cannot come back at this point in time. So, Nublex has 80 food army as well, of 4 chims, 3 heroes, looking like about 9 hippos, and a couple of Defender of the Talons in Talon form, because of their magic damage. Very good damage by all units for his army because of auras and 3/3 upgrades on the air units. However, he has to TP out to go save his expo from Deathscythe. Deathscythe uses 2 tanks to lure in the army, and then he fights a little bit later when he wants to. Ooh, the panda is just being brutal on those tanks. But here we go. We should have a bit of battle. It's gonna be close, but the hippos are gonna tear everything to shreds. However, the panda and the tanks are gonna tear the hippos to shreds. And the elf decides it's time to TP out. He's not going to be able to fight that army. So Deathscythe is now definitely the clear favorite. Uh-oh, here comes a couple units of Nublex he left behind. Those are going to be killed pretty quickly here. Definitely a poor job of Nublex on watching his units. And it's pretty much looking like it's going to be Deathscythe's games. Deathscythe's game. A destroyer is lost by Overlord by running it through the towers of Deathscythe, and we should have a pretty final battle coming up here soon. Nublex has 2 expos, but they're both about to go down, and we have a battle going on between the chims and the tanks. But the tanks, believe it or not, it seems to be winning. But Starfall coupled with the Keeper of the Grove Spinals are really just destroying all those tanks. He really isn't going to be able to fight this. I guess he's going to bolt it and then just go for the kill. Yeah, he's bolted it, going for the kill, and it's, well heal it. Armies are fighting, Deathscythe is focus firing, in come the hippos to take out the griffins. Griffins are backed up, tanks are focus firing all the air. Pandas are being used for both armies to kill tanks and to kill hippos. Entangle goes off on a panda. It's pretty chaotic, but it's looking like Nublex is winning here just a bit. Hippos versus the Griffins. The Hippos are winning, but Pandas and anti-air, and Panda goes down for Deathscythe. Hippos are owning all the air, and it looks like Nublex has won the battle and forced the retreat of Deathscythe. And the Paladin's forced to TP. Yeah, only 2 left. So the Paladin is now forced to TP, and we have a pretty good matchup here going on between Death Scythe and Nublex. So this is gonna be fun. Nublex, even though he had mass air against tanks, somehow managed to come out victorious there. I think it's because Death Scythe tried to focus heroes a little bit too hard, and that ended up being his downfall in that particular battle. However, he has plenty of gold, and he's now rebuilding, so that's not a problem. He buys his panda back from the center, and he staffs up, a few units for healing purposes, and 2 griffins and a panda to heal. A TP is bought, and Overlord 9 has somehow gotten 2 heroes back. I don't recall how he did that. And actually 1080 has his Death Knight back, so a couple of Death Knights are back in play. Pretty interesting. And I don't think they're going to be able to do massive amounts of damage. However, you never know. Maybe a hit and run could hurt a unit or 2. And definitely not. It's going to be a surprise to find out that they are there. Both player 1080 actually has some gold here, so he actually could probably get his lich back if he really wanted to. And Overlord 9 pops an invisibility potion, and he's gonna go invisible to I think see how the game is going. Nublex is complaining that no one wanted him to expo. I don't know. I think no one ever wants anyone to expo. But whatever. Here we're gonna have a battle coming up pretty soon between Death Scythe. Yeah, here we go. It's going underway right there. Panda is going to own those griffins. Oh, Death Scythe has to TP out. That was just a really ownage army. That was a really own. At this point, it looks like Nublex is going to have a pretty good chance. If you want my opinion, I think Death Scythe should mass Dragonhawk Riders. You get like 100 of those, and well, I guess Panda would own it. I don't know, man. I don't know what the counter to that is. That's a good unit combo right there. We're gonna have maybe a little bit of harassment, a little bit of play from the other players. Gonna try and take down Nublex's Expo with a couple destroyers. That might help out Death Scythe, but we don't know yet. Chim goes down from Nublex. He didn't manage to save that. I don't know if that was a good call. A Chim is a lot of gold. You might want to save those if possible. And the Expo of Death Scythe at the middle is being taken down. However, the destroyers of Overlord 9 are being killed by the hippos of Nublex. So he's going to lose both destroyers if he doesn't do something soon, and he is going to in fact lose both destroyers. So yeah, it wasn't a very good call. It seems to me. And Death Scythe is sending out an army of tanks to do some damage. If you look at the left, I'm going to take out some buildings, try and take out any exos that are around the area. If you look at 1080 and Overlord 9 are both out there, running their Death Knights around, seeing what's up. I think Overlord 9's Death Knight has been level 3 for about an hour. Let me see what time it is. Oh sweet, we've been going for almost an hour. So I think his Death Knight's been level 3 for just about 50 minutes or so. If you look at the battle going on over here, the elf is now just punishing Death Scythe's army. He has so much anti-air, and that's just not good for Death Scythe. He needs to get more anti-air up here. I don't know what his plan should be. I think if he massed like a ton of gyrocopters. If he massed a ton of gyrocopters, and again the sound is probably going to be unstable because I've been doing audio so long I can't remember what it was like at the start. All I know is I'm going to try and make it as loud as possible. So oh actually wait, he can't mass gyros because level 3 Panda would like instantly kill all of them. So I don't know what he would do. I have no idea. I don't know. He's going to have to just play smart, I think. He's gonna have to play smart and maybe base kill, depending on what this comes down to. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to see how it breaks down. Nublex's color is actually kind of annoying because I can't see it against the map. Let's see if I can change colors. Oh, sweet, I'm turning off landscape, so now I can see it perfectly fine. That works. We have a battle going on between Death Scythe and Nublex at the middle. Death Scythe is using scrolls and his panda to just try and take out the air, and not lose too many units at the same time. Oh, the Paladin dies for Death Scythe, so not a good thing for Death Scythe. He now will have no healing on his panda that's about to die, which does die. However, the Keeper of the Grove is staffed out at 20 HP, so very poor job for Death Scythe, and Death Scythe has left the game. We have a victor. Nublex, the 12-2 solo player from Clan Lone. Nublex is the winner. GG. That is it, guys. We now have a winner, everyone. The official winner of the member FFA with one staff noob member who got eliminated last. The official winner is the 12-2 FFA player from Clan Lone. That is Nublex. So, good game. I'm leaving now. Sweet. Make sure I save this replay as FFA. So, actually, if you look at the scores, they're basically in order of elimination. Like, exactly. So, that's the exact placement. Nublex first place, Death Scythe second, Alibaba third, 1080 fourth, Neuro Infinity fifth, Overlord 9 sixth, Pino 7th, and Cross Inc. is last. So, a very stylish FA. We didn't have very many gay strategies, kind of, a little bit upsetting, but that was a good game. It was. Great audio. So guys, this is T-Rider, and this audio has been over an hour. Oh no, it's actually not, it's not quite been an hour. The game was not an hour. So, about 15 minutes. It was a great audio. I was happy to do it. And, look forward to maybe doing another cool audio or something later. Well, this is T-Rider. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful member audio and, member FFA, and I am out. So, peace, good luck, and may the FFA be with you.